Should you focus over AoE damage or should you actually go for the single target? What is the specific cases where you should go for single target? Because yeah, we know AoE is doing multiple damage to multiple targets, so why not always go for AoE? But here we are looking to get the best benefits from your legions, to get the best benefits of the fight, and strongly depend on many components. So when is AoE damage more effective than a single target? And the simple answer is in the huge fights. In the huge fights, you're going to fight against multiple legions and you're going to get these benefits from the AoE damage. Especially for the heroes like Wodir that is hitting like 4 targets. Normally Lilia is a hero that is hitting 2 targets, but if you awake this hero, she's going to hit like 3 targets. Velen by default is hitting 3 targets. And right now we have Thunderlin that is also hitting like 3 targets. Even Lilia, she's having Scorch. So the moment she hit 3 targets, if she continue hit that Scorch at target, this Scorch is going to spread to other 2 legions. And this is making up to 5 legions, which is absolutely brutal. But in the same time, where to find these legions? Where to find these legions? And this is in the Mass Alliance Wars. Also in the Runic Statue, I think there is also where the legions are stuck together. Where there is a lot of players. When everything is multi-battle, multi-legions. And it's very easy lately because back in the days when there was a season 1, we didn't actually have that much legions. Most of the people was going out. If you're mage main, you're going to have Lilia, Velen, Wodir, maybe Ewin, maybe Atius, maybe Thea. You can build something, but up to 2, max 3 legions on the battlefield. But after 2 years in the game are presented so many heroes, so you can build 5 legions. And this is in great benefit for the AoE damage dealers, AoE heroes. And the main reason is people go out with 5 legions, and normally they don't control each of the legions. They move together with these legions. So if you hit one of these 5 legions, you're going to actually do pretty decent AoE damage. But this is this can apply mostly in the large scale battles where there is a lot of legions, so you can actually get benefits from the AoE damage dealing. Which mages excel in single target damage? So here the answer is pretty simple. The best mages so far was Bertrand and Toher, but here is the thing. Right now we have one new mage that is actually Thalea, and this hero is doing pretty decent damage on the single target. It's 1.6k and definitely she's getting placed in your mage legions. But maybe some people are going to think why we don't combine, for example, Awakened Bertrand. Awakened Bertrand is going to do 1.5k magic damage, rage skill or hero skill damage, and Thalea is going to be 1.6. So from first look, this is absolutely beautiful damage dealing legions. But in general, Toher is a hero that the rage skill is actually a passive skill. So he is hitting before all the heroes. And in my case, if you are having Bertrand Toher, the moment the Toher finish his passive skill, that is going to finish before all the other heroes actually fire up their skills, you're going to get this 35% more attack. So the second hero is going to do pretty decent damage. So Toher is also not a hero that you should throw out of the window. So what is the combination there? Well, strongly depend which heroes are more builded for you. All these 3 heroes are extremely good, and I use them in my 5 legions. So far I have like 4 mage legions, and the 5th is Margaret Zeta, which I can combine with Celestials if we don't have long range warfare, which is going to be brutal for the marksmen, not gonna lie, but at least the marksman is not going to get the only benefits the mages are having. How to optimize your artifact for AoE damage builds. Well, here's the thing with the artifacts. We have pretty decent number of artifacts in Call of Dragons, and this is absolutely great. We have Phoenix Eye, we have Infernal Flame, Mirage Orb, right now the new artifact, Thunder Elegy. All these artifacts, and of course the best artifact in my opinion in Call of Dragons, Breath of Jorgentis. All these artifacts is something that is AoE damage dealing. Now, if you look, I don't know, some marksman artifacts, Shadow Blades are multiple targets hitter, but most of the marksmans is actually a single target, and there is a reason behind. There is no AoE damage dealers from marksmans. We have a cavalry, AoE damage dealer, we have infantry, AoE damage dealer, and mage. But for marksmen, there is no hero that is doing some AoE damage. So I guess this is the reason why there is focused more over single target. But for mages, most of the artifacts is multiple target. And the best, in my opinion, still till these days for free-to-play players is going to be Phoenix Eye. Just because you're going to be able to get it from the chest and you can level up this artifact. With each level, you're going to increase the damage. You're going to increase how much targets he's hitting. And even if you get lucky and you get, for example, Thunder Elegy, this artifact is going to be level 1. And you're going to get the best benefits from this artifact, don't get me wrong. This 5 seconds in this circle, also the silence. I think this is the main purpose of this artifact. It's not the damage. But the rest of the artifacts, to make them level 5 is extremely hard. Extremely hard. Maybe if you're well, you can do it. But still, I think till these days, Phoenix Eye is very, very good artifact for AoE damage dealer mages. How to balance AoE and single target and hybrid builds. Well, I'm going to maybe talk about the hero that I have, and this is Bertrand, which is with this type of builds is single target. He's not doing AoE damage, so this is for single target. And in general, depending what kind of heroes you're having. I mean, especially about the balance, single target and hybrid build is strongly depends the rage skill of your hero. So if your hero is doing a single target hit, there is no AoE builds there. It's only single target. And same for the heroes that is hitting multiple targets. There we can actually talk about the single target, how to increase the damage over the single target, but it's absolutely the same, the way you should go for AoE and the way you should go for single target. You want to get as much rage regeneration and you want to get as much rage regeneration. What are the best talent tree for AoE-focused mages? And in my opinion, it's a skill talent tree, just because you're going to get more hero skill damage. And of course, rage regeneration. Now, Lilia, we already know, is a skill talent tree. For Woldir, the Woldir is a little more balanced hero, to be honest, since he's giving you this multiple legion hit. Woldir is hitting like 4 legions on the battlefield if you have him awakened. But also is providing with some shield, hero skill damage. It's a very, very, very good. It is the best epic hero that exists right now. If you're mage player in Call of Dragons. So for Woldir, since he's having PvP talent tree, I can actually say that getting a magic and PvP and skills, getting all these benefits from the skills is very good, because PvP is giving one idea more in percentage. What I mean by that is the normal hero skill damage you're going to receive from the talents is 4%. But for open field, if you go with PvP talent tree, you're going to get 5%. So this means 1 extra percent you're going to get from your talents. And of course, March speed is basically one idea less, I think. But yeah, definitely Woldir is a hybrid talent, hybrid way of building. And I think Lilia is fully skill. So there is a difference between the heroes. If you see a hero that is a skill talent tree, have a skill talent tree, this don't necessarily mean that you have to go all in with this hero with the skills. Are single target builds better for statue? Well, here's the thing. In the statue, there is some mass fight, especially if all the sides. Sometimes the statue is like every 2 days one time. So if you don't have currently any kind of war going on, you're going to be the only place where you're going to have a chance to get some extra merits is going to be the statue. And also proving ground, this quest to get some extra golden heads is also good. But there, you should definitely go with AoE damage dealers. Or if you're a marksman like Margaret Zeta with tier 5 marksmen, you can go with this. They do brutal amount of damage even though that they are on single target. But I think for this type of places, definitely go with AoE damage dealers. Even for infantry, you can go with Goresh Mogro. I think it's a very good combo. Lilia Velin is a very good combo. Yeah, you get the idea. Maybe cavalry is not that good for there. Maybe for intercepting somewhere around the statue. But in general, they get destroyed very fast. So mages and infantry. This is the thing for the statue, and maybe Margaret Zeta is a good option also. So I guess this will be for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to this channel, become a member, and see you in the next video.